Hello my Parasyte buddies, today I'm here to review Parasyte the Maxim episode 15. If you have not yet checked this episode out, what the hell are you waiting on? It is a must watch episode if you are a fan of this series. So with that being said, let's get on into this review. So this episode starts off by the same guy that was investigating Shinichi sends an investigator to follow Riko and a male Parasyte. So Riko and the male Parasyte decide to split up, and the guy that's following them decides to follow the male Parasyte. But little does he know, he follows this male Parasyte into a fucking feeding ground. So he sees the female just dead on the floor, and the Parasyte just comes up behind the man. Oh shit, I was reckless. Now I gotta kill you too, buddy. So the investigator dies lickety split. Also, after that, Shinichi almost immediately manages to kill a Parasyte in the beginning of this episode, but only after the Parasyte killed the lady. The investigator, he clearly is out of his league and he realizes it, so he says, hey, man, he pretty much pulls a Danny Glover Parasyte style. Danny Glover would say, I'm too old for this shit. And the investigator would go, I'm too human for this shit. And he just breaks it down to Shinichi. Hey, man, you just want me to stay in this shit because you got all these crazy ass abilities. I'm not strong like you. You're not a regular human being anymore. I am. I have a family. I have a daughter. I have a wife. I have to pull out. So he just gives Migi the chip with all his recorded data on it. And Migi just breaks the chip with his fucking teeth. Just chewed the SD card, destroyed it. And the guy says, hey, I'm going to destroy my fucking data as well. And I'm out. You will never hear from me again. It's over. And Shinichi, he is also eager to fight in this episode. All in this episode, he will clearly keep saying, hey, I'm ready to fight. I'm going to fight these guys one-on-one. I'm going to kill all of them. All that shit. And Migi says, hey, you aren't doing this one-on-one. I am with you. We are fighting together. Without this right hand, you are shit. Granted, your physical abilities are up there, but without me, you will die. And also, Shinichi's love life, his relationship with Satomi, it is not going so good because he just waves at her, smiles. Hey, how you doing, Satomi? And she just pretty much pulls a bitch move in front of her friend saying, I don't get this guy, and just runs off. And you, the viewer, you're just looking like, what? And even the characters in the show, they just look like, what the fuck is she doing that for? And it was pretty fucking funny. And the Parasyte organization in this episode, they decide to say, hey, Shinichi, this motherfucker killed one of us. He killed one of our own. And we are going after him. We are going to kill him. And they decide to have the game plan is to kill Shinichi. Also, Riko says, hey, when you kill him, make sure you leave his body intact because I want to dissect him. And the original plan was to send Goto, I believe that's how he pronounces his name. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, you guys. His name is Goto, and he's a very, very bad Parasyte. You do not want to cross this guy. And he says, hey, Goto, you got to go kill Shinichi. And he says, no, leave it to Miki. He needs the experience. So with that being said, at school, Miki senses 3 Parasytes coming after Shinichi. So Shinichi decides to get farther away from the school as possible and create some distance. And with that being said, he runs into Satomi again. But when she's all alone by herself, she goes, Shinichi! Trying to get his attention. I'm looking like, don't try to do that. You're all fronted in front of your friends. Now you're alone. Now you want his attention. Fuck you, Satomi. Oh my goodness. Fuck you. You are a bitch for that move. But also, Shinichi just gets some distance from him in the school, and little does he realize. What is that thing's name? Migi. He's all like, hey, there are 3 of them coming for you, Shinichi. And Shinichi just look like, I don't care. Me and you together, we can beat these guys. And Migi just goes, hey, I'm going to sleep. So Migi just goes to sleep on Shinichi, and Shinichi still created a lot of distance from him and the Parasyte. So the Parasyte, he just gets into a taxi and follows Shinichi. That shit was priceless. That shit was hilarious. And this Parasyte is a little off, he's a little out there. He's different from regular Parasytes. So with that being said, what else happened? Oh yeah, he manages to catch up with Shinichi, and he's about to fight Shinichi. And Shinichi realizes is that this guy shows a lot of emotion for a parasite. He's not like regular parasites. He shows a lot of emotion. He will blend in with a human perfectly. He's goofy as shit. He gets serious out the gate. I mean, it's just crazy. And Migi, he wakes up. Shinichi is scared off his fucking rocker, saying, Migi, wake your bitch ass up, Lucky Charms. So Migi wakes up and the battle is about to begin. And Migi says, 3 parasites are here. And Shinichi just goes, I don't see the other 2. And Migi says, no, all 3 are within his body. And the guy just goes, clearly you've lost this battle, Shinichi. Come on, you lost. And when Shinichi and this guy clashed, it was a lot of knockback. Meaning knockback, this is Migi and this is Mickey, the evil 3 parasites in 1. So they actually clashed, and Shinichi would just go whoosh. He get knocked back like a good distance. And this battle is going to be fucking amazing. Also, Goto, he is a I'm not going to spoil it for you, but you think Miki is something, you got to check out Goto. Also, what I mean by, also earlier in this episode, Goto said Miki needs the experience. I'm guessing he doesn't need the fighting experience. He just needs the experience of handling more than one parasite within one body. That's what I think what he meant by that. Also, Shinichi had an experience in a dream by saying, hey, you're a monster. And the monster will go, hey, well, what do you think you are? And he just shows him the mirror. Basically, I think it's symbolizing the fact that he's calling the parasites monsters and all this shit. And yet, he's becoming less human him damn self. That's what I think that was symbolizing, or something like that. So with that being said, you guys, this is my review of Parasyte the Maxim, episode 15. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, share this video. I love you guys for actually getting my channel out there. So, Taco Weekly, over and out.